What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Baldur's Gate 3 as I run in a circle here. I thought, hey, let's actually bring Lae'zel with us on this little thing. See if we can actually pass these speech checks.
Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Maybe it would give me advantage.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
Yes, persuasion. Like, can we trade? I've heard it's a good idea anytime that you see that you can trade with a character, always do it, because sometimes they have, what's the term? They'll have some really good items sometimes. It's not everyone, but it's like you can find a really good bard item, I think, if you trade with oh gosh, trade with oh my god, that bard guy in the grove, Volo, I think his name was. If you trade with him, he has a really good bard item. Okay, so last time I tried this, I was not rolling hot. Oh, there we go.
We are aware, and it is dire. But of late, we've been distracted. Perhaps the news you bring will change Inquisitor Wargaz's mind. Seek the Inquisitor within. Step lightly, Istik. He's not known for his lenience.
Okay, got through that without having to kill people. Isn't that lovely?
Keep your hands to you.
Okay, I will not try and open that.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty? Loose words are food for gay spies. You should know better.
You've been caught mid-robbery. You're with your prize discarded.
Sorry, thought I could take it. Mobby. So if you go in here, you'll actually find that that tiefling that we talked to up at when we first found the Githyanki patrol. If your question is, well, AJ, how come you know that? Well, that's because I have played probably about another 30, 40 minutes past this point, got into a fight, got my ass handed to me, to then have to go, get my shit kicked in, and then reload, and it just took me back here, and I just went, I don't feel like... I'm just going to cut that last recording short, because I was kind of doing like 2 videos in one, so I'm just going to cut that last video where I cut it, and, yeah, I'll replay this in another video. So, that's what's up there. I have...
Walk freely.
There we go.
Place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
Ugh, blood, rust, squar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
I mean, there must be something worthwhile on this plane, or you wouldn't be here.
Most metals here fold like Istiks, much like Istiks themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly.
I believe istik is a term used for the non-Githyanki, I think. Because I have heard them call me an istik. Okay, so as I sell a whole bunch of stuff, yeah, I'm not going to use that. I know I bought this in the last video, but really because I'm not playing a monk, I really have no reason to keep it. I won't have a monk character in this run. So, in between videos, I have seen, I couldn't help myself. I've seen some, hey, secrets and, other stuff that's going on in Baldur's Gate that you might have missed or whatever. And I can say this, we missed something back in the Underdark. There is a... Oh, what is it? There is a little, I'm going to sell this item. It's cool, but I like his current weapon. But yeah, there is a secret area that if you go to, you will fight some... They're little fish people. I can't remember what they are called in D&D, but you'll fight these fish people, and because you won't sacrifice one of your companions to their god Baal, although you can get a cool... oh, what was it? You can get a really cool, like a cool buff, but in the long run, it's not really worth the buff for having to sacrifice your companions. It's a whole thing. Do I keep Falar Aluv or Lathaner's Wrath? Nah, the Falar Aluv it seems more like a bard weapon, so I'm going to keep it. Knife of the Undermountain King. Actually, I didn't see this. A short sword, 4-9. Might give that to Astarion. Can't remember what are Astarion's gloves. He's got the gloves of archery. Deals an additional 2 damage isn't bad, but I mean, just flat out bumping his dexterity up to 18 is pretty good. Though at the same time, I don't know what his dexterity is off the top of my head. That could be good. I'm gonna take that. Everything else is just +1s. Oh, right. Excuse me. This weapon is invisible while equipped. It loses the property for 2 rounds after. Interesting. Huh. So yeah, I saw secrets. You know, if you don't sacrifice one of your companions for a mid-tier buff to Baal, you have to fight a whole bunch of fish people, so we missed that. We missed, not a companion, but like a pet you can find. Like, we missed some cool shit. If there's anything really cool. Construct slaying, that could be useful. Extra damage to aberrations. To undead. Humanoid. Okay. Transport you wherever you... Ooh. Arrow of many targets. There's some cool shit in there. Make those purchases. Send all of those to our buddy Astarion. Gloves will go to Will, or not Will, Gale. I think that was all the cool stuff other than the potions that I bought.
Careful.
Astarion, what are your... Oh my god. I know there's a way to look at it, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my god, I know there is a way to look at character sheets. Oh, I'm really frustrated on that one. You know what? I'm going to hold off on those gloves. I mean, his dex is really high anyways. It's worth getting it all the way to 8. I'm going to spend the money. I'm sorry, I'm hemming and hawing. I'm because I was going to talk about other shit, and then I got distracted. But yeah, I saw cool. I saw some cool secrets from earlier in the game that we might have missed. But one of the most interesting things that I think I saw is that we may actually be able to recruit. I don't think I have dual weapon fighting with him. We may be able to recruit Minthara, the wait a minute, what was the increase there? Oh yeah, I get a full extra plus the damage attack bonus plus 13 now. Yeah, it was worth it. Oh my god, it's right there. It's right there next to under his thing. Okay, so I get a +1 bump to my dex, but that +1 bump is actually pretty good. Yeah, it was worth it.
Still alive. So that's progress.
So yeah, there were changes to things for Minthara because it seems that people really wanted to recruit her still, even if you you saved the Grove, people still wanted to recruit her. So they kind of ran into an issue. Well, how do we do that? Well, the only way to do it is to cheese it, and I think the way to do it is you have to wait till you get to Moonrise Towers. You have to use polymorph to turn her into a sheep. You then use dominate animal to make her a friendly sheep. You then bring her to Moonrise Towers. You then have to use Dimension Gate to move her across the map. You then have to use a really strong character to pick up the sheep as an improvised weapon, run into the room where the cutscene starts, slam her onto the ground so she starts the cutscene as a sheep. You then have to change to another character with invisibility to run into the room while the cutscene is playing, but you're not seeing it because you're not there at that moment. So then you have to run in there, dispel the polymorph with the invisible character, and then her cutscene will continue to play. So I believe in this latest patch,
This place is trapped.
if you go into the goblin camp and knock out Minthara and kill the other goblin bosses, she will still appear in Moonrise Towers and her cutscene will still play like normal. Now, I know we knocked her out. We knocked her unconscious at the Druid Grove, so I'm not sure if she'll appear at Moonrise Towers, but we didn't kill her. So it is entirely possible that she is still alive in our game. And I'm very interested to see if it happens. So now that that's done, or now that I'm done, I think, with everything I wanted to talk about before we actually get going into the video, we are here. This is the breeding, ow. We're in the breeding pits, or breeding,
Be cautious.
whatchamacallits, for the Githyanki. Now, we could steal an egg. I'm not planning to, because A, I don't want to piss off Lae'zel, and B, I really don't want to sell children to a society that's going to try and use them as part of a psychological experiment.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore,
I like your eye thing.
I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery? Almost all
Came here to
eggs in
steal an
the box
egg
have
is an option.
We await only one more, which is taking its time. Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. but I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Oh, I'm actually rolling well.
Not all that arrived late.
Last time I did this, I fucking
created
failed.
This entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool. If it wasn't for the varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance.
I can respect that. Ooh. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me.
The child, this is my duty. I will protect it.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to take the egg anyways.
It's time to come out.
I was really afraid. I was like, oh God, please don't.
Where am I needed? No one's stopped me yet.
Alright. I actually didn't have that. Or I didn't do that conversation last time. I never talked to him.
If I'm seen speaking with an istic, Captain Therazin will never let me join the patrol.
Okay. From here, it looked like she had clown makeup on. No, she has, what is it called? Is it vitiligo? Is that what it's, the pigment issue in the face? Oh, if you, because I got into a, I convinced the children to let me open that thing. It's one of those little rat creatures that have the magic allergy, so it's not a kid in there, so you not really have to worry about it. I thought it was a kid. You know, I really don't get it with the Githyanki. Like, what's with the hairstyles? Like, some of them are actually pretty... Like, you can... If it's a whole, well, you know, we want our characters to be attractive or whatever. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, Lae'zel's. I think she has a really pretty hairstyle. But I also think it's functional. I mean, I see a lot of ponytails. I see a lot of, you know, short hair on the men. A lot of, you know, there's a lot of hairstyles here that are functional. But then you see every so often you'll see ones like the like that one silver Githyanki back the bridge that had the pigtails. It's like, why? It just looks weird.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Thank you, voice inside my head. Okay, now it's time to talk to Mad Scientist Woman.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord.
I kind of like her, though.
Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
No, you have to earn it.
Perhaps not. Let the istic with you speak.
I really like the blue eyes
Respect your
on her. Yeah, but what I was saying about the functional hairstyles, it's just, you know, you'd think because they're a warrior race essentially that they would have more. Again, their hairstyles would lean more toward. It would lean more towards the functional, and I get it. It's just we're using as many of the hairstyles that we have in the game because, you know, we want to what's the term? You know, we want to we don't want to make it look like there's the same model over and over and over again. So, we do what we can with skin pigmentation and hairstyles and whatnot. But it's a little weird to me to see some of the hairstyles, like the pigtails. Yeah, yeah, is that thing's host still alive?
A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking.
I love her voice.
You have a parasite of your own.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good job, math.
And you expected charity from us? You are a unique specimen. All right.
I really hope I'm not screaming at you guys. Like, I looked at my mic levels and everything on my software. It looked like I was really loud, but then I listened to just like a little audio sample and I'm like, no, it's fine. So hopefully it's not too bad.
I see you have some knowledge of the process. You'll be able
I know, really, AJ, you're freaking out about your audio again. Yeah, it's gonna happen a lot because it's very unbrand for me. So there's two ways we can do this. We can go into this.
What are you? The Zaithisk is, if you require its services.
Okay, we can go into this terrifying machine, or Lae'zel will, which really she just says, "I'm Githyanki, I'm going in." You can fight her or let her do it. I'm leaning towards just letting her do it. But if you do it and you can pass some checks, you get some really cool buffs. I just think contextually, it's better to let Lae'zel do it.
Have you brought your friend?
But you get a really cool buff if you do it. It was me all along.
Then of course, you'll be treated first. Lie down when you're ready. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Aethys. You are very lucky, Istik.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Okay. This is where I really started failing rolls. Oh, like that one.
The device.
Stand aside. My time has come.
Yeah, go ahead, Lae'zel.
Let it be done.
We just banged. I guess I can let you... let you go in there. I think I picked the proper character to have a relationship with if I'm playing the horny bard, because Shadowheart
at all times
is oddly open to you having other sexual encounters. I mean, she's not always happy about it, because like I saw what happens if you bang Will's patron.
Cleaves your mind in two.
A lot of people have some problems with it. Shadowheart is oddly, she'll give you shit for it, but she won't hate you for it. It's odd. I don't know why that thought just popped into my head. It just did. I think it's because I talked about the sex scene with Lae'zel.
Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Does this look like something out of an adult manga to anyone else? Is it just me? And this is where I started having problems. Yeah, we get to roll against difficulty class 30. Let's get ourselves some advantage. You know what? Now that I look at it, I can't It's impossible for me to hit that to hit a 30 there.
Purge me of this blight!
Because at best I can get a 20
You share in Lae'zel's
plus 6 for my... Yeah. Because at best I can roll 26.
sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zalab, Lakith, Kol.
I don't know why I never did that math. Yeah, it's impossible for me as is. I wasted a charm person scroll.
Is that the plan?
Your vision.
Maybe.
You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past.
Anyone find it odd that Astarion is the one going, are we just going to let it kill her? You know, deception I might have a shot. No, it's not. I only have a +9. Again, even if I nat 20, it's still, I can't make it.
I am becoming pure!
If I had guidance, I could, and nat 20'd.
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Okay, wisdom, constitution, the best one I would have a shot at would be Arcana, but even then I still think it's another, plus 30. Or DC 30, I don't have it. That's the one I nat 20.
The many.
Enough!
Oh, sorry, I skipped a bit of dialogue. Yeah, no matter what, she destroys the machine. I think if you can convince her to get out, you can then get in, but meh.
I am Githyanki! I will not be gay!
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Yeah, well, so do I. Okay, 9 up is the roll. Holy crap, I actually made it.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, the problem is resolved. Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
I'm still... Oh.
Your parasite is even stronger now.
She said our parasite is stronger, is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it. Do I want to use invisibility?
Can't risk being in open view.
Damn it.
Softer than a whisper.
taking this.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithist might have killed me.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
On. That'll work.
You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no...
To the Inquisitor at the...
Okay, so, because that dialogue got cut off, essentially she's like, oh, the machine must have been tampered with by a saboteur, essentially a traitor to the Githyanki. I think it's obvious. I don't think they gave too much of a shit whether or not you lived or died, because they kind of treat you guys like disposable numbers, but whatever.
I'll consider it if I am in need of relief. Until then, I'll enjoy watching you squirm from the anticipation of it.
You know, initially I wasn't too much into Lae'zel, but I'm coming around.
Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100. Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Okay.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. Go on then.
Well, that's interesting. So, I have heard people theorize, because apparently Larian has said that they're not going to do DLC for this game. But a lot of people are saying, well, they're saying DLC, didn't necessarily say no expansions, which I'm hoping that's true. I'm really hoping that we get some expansions or something added to this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that they're continuously tweaking and trying to make solidify what they have, but I would definitely love it if they dropped like a Hearts of Stone expansion. You know, it did what CD Projekt did for The Witcher. Again, I think that's the above and beyond DLC. I mean, yeah, the Witcher. I'm trying to remember. Did The Witcher have any paid DLC outside of the 2 expansions? I think it might have. But, I mean, they were really cheap, so, I mean, I didn't mind. And plus, the content wasn't bad. It was just cosmetic shit. When then they delivered 2 amazing expansions. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that they do drop some expansions to this game. Because, I mean, like, take us to some of the other planes. Like, let's go to the Hells. Or let's go to, and aren't there elemental planes in which the Jinns live, I think? That would be cool. The Feywilds. Let's go to the astral plane. Let's go, let's see some of this cool shit. I would love to see some expansions like that. just kicking this poor bastard.
Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Awful.
Yeah, don't bring that name up.
It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight
I like
again.
your mustache.
This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Killing your own soldiers, odd strategy for winning a war, off to fight the boy himself, watch what happens. We're gonna go with persuasion. Good old 21. Ooh, that's not good.
And yet here you are, pathetically pleading for the same useless mercy. This is how we deal with a weakened enemy.
Poor kid.
Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
Can you tell me how that's a true warrior's kill? He was looking the other way. Essentially, you just whipped out a... You just whipped out a dagger and slashed his throat.
Should have let me interrogate those cultists.
Yeah, I feel bad for that kid.
Loosened their tongues properly.
Like I said, I tried to pass the check.
I'm sure you would.
Okay, we're gonna drop a save this time because I would actually like to pass some of these checks.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain.
Or not have to fight these people.
Knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
You know, I was mentioning how I think they should have functional hairstyles.
She remains your Kithrak.
But the...
For now.
But the bald getting odd to me.
Shut those doors. This is not a public forum. An istik in my creche.
I wanted to start this before I lost that voice of the circle. I'll take a +2 to my persuasion.
But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have a weapon. Want to see your blood on it? Was granted entry by your sentries. They told me to seek your Inquisitor.
On what grounds? We have all the proof we need, and it has not moved his resolve. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, illithid sickness spreads right in front of us.
What's so important about this weapon?
I do not know. This hunt is the Inquisitor's folly, not mine. It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You realize she seeks the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Don't know anything about it.
Then stop wasting my time! You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not?
I'm here to loot the place.
I have business to attend to. Return.
Okay. Kinda got a problem here.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
Oh, that was close.
Then Augustil will study your...
Well, worth the shot. Alright, who to go after? We've got level 5 extra attack, humanoid. What is her class? I can tell she's got a dagger. I'm not too worried about it. I'm thinking we go after the doggos first. What all does this weapon do? I was just looking at the damage mostly. Reduce the number you need for a critical hit. The effective, okay, that's really good. Shadow Blade, you have the advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when... Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, I've got Flourish now. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Or just leave the radial there. God damn it, these radials are annoying me. I'll fix it later. Oh, what to do? I think we're gonna nom a little bit. Okay, I saved on Psychic Rend. And that's fun. I'm just gonna reload because I don't want to deal with messing with all my... Oh my god, because I don't want to mess with getting all my hot bars and everything back into...
It's madness.
Can't give up now.
To fight.
This is my time.
favors the fearless.
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going.
This will do nicely.
Victory awaits.
No holding back.
Another fight. Let's go. On my way.
Yes, here. On the hunt.
I will ascend.
This is my time.
Survival is all that matters. Best be on my way. That's done. But she wasn't the one pulling the strings here.
There we go. Okay, I got the win. Had to remember to turn my mic back on. Sorry, I went quiet there. I had tried this about another 3 or 4 times and just kept getting my shit kicked in. So I was just kind of making multiple attempts and different setups and seeing if I could get a win. But there you go. We got it. Let's get a level up out of it. So, you know. It's always nice. Oh, she had a short... Oh, ship. I can't talk. She had a... I cannot say short sword. There we go.
Action, not reaction.
Hey, how about you pick your sword back up? And this time, not everybody dropped all their weapons, and I don't have to reset everyone's equipment. Or everyone's hotbars. Just Lazelle's. I'm not a big fan of having to reset all the hotbars every time you drop a weapon. It's a pain in the ass. I get it, PC. It's got to be easier because you can drag and drop, but I'm playing on console, so, yeah. So, level 7 fighter. Health is bumped up to 60. Remarkable athlete. You can add half your proficiency bonus to any strength, dex, or constant. Okay. Jump distance increased. Okay, so it gives her a little bit more mobility to get around the battlefield and get everywhere faster. God, I am really starting to feel the... Well, no, my constitution isn't awful. My constitution's at 11. So, no, okay. I just have low health. Well, I'm a bard, so. I get a level 4 spell. Confusion would be cool. Dimensional Door is neat. Polymorph could be fun. I think I'm going to take Polymorph. What spells can I bring in? Confusion, Dimension Door, Freedom of Movement. Okay, what do I want to drop for any of those? I think I'll drop Sleep. I'm really just not using it. And I think Dimension Door would be useful. Just as a nice support spell. Excuse me. Okay, he gets Blight. Plants take maximum damage from the spell, have disadvantage. Okay, I don't fight a lot of plants, but alright. Temporarily banish. Okay. You can also get Dimension Door. Fire Shields. Okay. Something about Wall of Fire is speaking to me. Eldritch Invocation. Gain the Ray of Sickness, Chromatic Orb, and Silent Spells. Okay. And they don't expend spell slots. Okay, that could be useful. Yeah, I'm not really having him talk to people, though. Fiendish Vigor, One with Shadows, Repelling Blast. I just don't like knocking people off stuff because I lose loot. I'm thinking I'm going to take Book of Ancient Secrets. Just gives him some more spells to work with. It's not a bad idea. Kind of like Blight. Yeah, let's drop Vampiric Touch and take Blight. It's a flat out just a better spell. Both do necrotic. I've got a feeling this is going to be a simple level. Your agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain spells. When a spell or effect would deal half damage on a successful dexterity saving throw. It deals no damage. Yada yada yada. Okay. It's a little bit of a boring upgrade for him, but what can you do? They got nothing interesting. I'll take that. Githyanki half plate, Gith shard. I'll take those. And everyone looks looted.
That took the edge off.
Does he have a new... Nope. Still only 2 spell slots. That's my thing with, I think, Sorcerer I have a similar issue with. The fact that they just have so few spell slots.
Who would be? Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
Okay. Curious. I'm gonna go sell off any loot I don't need, mess with equipment and whatnot, and we will pick up right here in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Social media is down in the description below. Like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.